Bert the dog and the jealous monster. Bert lived with a little boy called Sam. Sam had chosen him from the local rescue centre. A rescue centre is where dogs go when their owners can't look after them. They stay there until a new family comes to love and take care of them. At his old home, Bert's owners weren't good at taking care of him. Bert loved living with his new family, and he loved Sam the most. Bert and Sam loved to play fetch. They loved to go for walks and paddle in the stream. They played football, and when Sam watched his favourite movies, Bert would cuddle on the sofa next to him. Sam really loved Bert, and Bert really loved Sam. One day, Sam was very excited. His mum had a surprise for him. It was a new puppy. "Let's call him Pat," said Sam. Pat was really cute. The next day, Bert ran up to Sam with his ball. But just then, Pat started doing a wee on the floor. Quickly, Sam picked him up and took him outside. Later, Bert picked up his toy to play tug with and ran to Sam. Sam had just taken hold of it when... Oh, Pat was about to do a poo on the floor. Sam stopped playing tug and took him outside, and then he cleared up the mess. This happened again and again, over and over. When Bert wanted to walk, it was time for Pat's lunch. Puppies have to eat lots of times in a day. When Bert wanted to play barky hide and seek, he had to be quiet because Pat was napping. Bert started to get really fed up with Pat, and that's when the jealous monster started growing. The jealous monster would whisper to Bert, "Sam doesn't love you. Sam doesn't have time for you." As the jealous monster got bigger and bigger, Bert's mouth started to twitch and then nip. He'd bitten Pat. Sam was cross. Bert felt bad. Bert told the jealous monster to go away, but it wouldn't. Bert watched Pat getting special puppy treats. Bert had his own dog treats, but something about the puppy treats made the jealous monster grow bigger. Nip! Nip! "Go away, jealous monster," said Bert. But he didn't go. Pat had a soft puppy bone. Bert had a huge tough bone. But the jealous monster didn't think about Bert's bone. He told Bert, "You didn't have Sam when you were a puppy. You never had a puppy bone." So Bert took Pat's bone and ate it. Sam didn't know what to do. He couldn't stop Bert biting Pat and taking his food. He spoke to Mum. Mum said, "I think Bert has a jealous monster." Bert can't help feeling jealous. Bert is sad that he wasn't with you when he was a puppy. Bert finds it so hard that Pat needs you so much. We need to help Bert understand that it's okay for him to be jealous, but that it's not okay for him to bite or steal Sam's food. So they started to help Bert. Every time the jealous monster came, Sam would help Bert. He'd give him a quick stroke, pat or treat, and he'd say, "I love you." Bert stopped telling the jealous monster to go, but he didn't do what the jealous monster said. At first, when Bert ignored the jealous monster, it started to grow louder and louder. But every time Bert didn't bite or steal Pat's things, the jealous monster got a little bit smaller. It took a long time, but in the end it was so small and quiet that Bert found it easy not to listen. Instead, he could enjoy playing with Sam and his new best mate, Pat. The end.